All right, buddy, John here at PT, Dan with Sandler Training.
Hey.
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 Let's talk about being on the receiving end of sales presentations. You've talked about this a few times, going to various, so you get an offer in the mail or you get a phone call, and if you can make it work, you'll fit it into your schedule.
I love going to
love
those.
going to
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think too often, as salespeople, we get in that mode of wanting to control every scenario whenever we're on the receiving end of a sale. I have a really hard time just letting it play out. But talk about why you do it and what you look to gain from it.
I love it, first of all. I love seeing people's sales presentations.
Yeah.
So two quick examples. Number one, when I first opened up my office, I used to have about once a week somebody would come cold walk in.
Yeah.
I love that because that's what I did, and I wanted to see what they did. In fact, I liked it so much that I actually put a little sign out on front of my office that said cold walk-ins welcomed and appreciated. And what was weird is when I put the sign up, they stopped coming in. It was bizarre. I know.
They wanted no solicitation signs.
I get that. Yeah. But here's the second one. So I'm obviously with Sandler. There was another guy that worked for Sandler when I was selling it. We were working for another person. His name was Ken. And Ken eventually left, and I eventually bought the franchise. Ken went to work for Fox 53, local TV station. I received a cold call from one of his saleswomen, and she was trying to talk to me about advertising locally. And I said, I know Ken's your boss, put him on the phone. So Ken gets on the phone. I said, Ken, can this stuff help me? Can advertising on Fox 53 help me? He goes, I don't know. I think it's worth the conversation. I said, great. He and that lady came to my office, and they're running a sales call based on the Sandler way of selling, which is exactly what I sell. And I loved it. I loved being on the receiving end of that, getting the feel of what it was like to go down pain. And it's funny, I thought to myself at one point, I go, oh boy, if I'm not careful here, I'm going to buy. That's what I thought to myself. Wow. That, and I thought, well, I don't have to be careful, just allow it to all play out. And I learned so much. And so I think that's the thing. If you get a chance, go buy a car, go whatever, buy landscaping, whatever you want to buy, watch the person's sales process.
Yep.
And pick up what did you like, what didn't you like, how would you improve that? Helps us sell better too.
Yeah, I think we sort of have that natural tendency to automatically go to the critical.
I know.
Just because of what we do. We really overanalyze rather than saying, hey, that was pretty good. Maybe that's something I could incorporate in. And it's okay to learn from others trying to sell you something to make yourself better.
I always used to tell people, if you're cold calling, you should be taking cold calls.
Yes.
Because if you're automatically hanging up, not interested, then you're programming your mind to think that's what other people are doing to you.
Yep.
So whatever it is you're doing when it comes to selling, allow people to do that to you.
Do it in reverse.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, buddy. See you again tomorrow.
Take care.